Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on What's Up on the Ridge, we're going to do some chores and have an awesome dinner. Let's go for a ride. We've got a lot to do today, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Time to add some ice to the deer wet aging here. Now this 8-point buck, you got to remember, I got this just over 2 weeks ago now, and I'm waiting to hear back from the CWD, chronic wasting disease test results. Whenever it comes back negative, then I'll go ahead and process up the meat, get it vacuum sealed, and get it in the freezer. I'll go as long as 3 up to 4 weeks on the wet aging. I don't like going over 4 weeks. 2 to 3 is perfect. So hopefully this week I hear the results on the chronic wasting disease test. That way I can get this brought in. This should be the last time I have to add store-bought ice. I've been adding ice from our cooler or from our refrigerator ice machine. But if, when it gets down low enough, I got to add more ice than this. So let's go ahead and get this ice added into here. All right, got all that put in there. Now, just waiting for that test result. Once we get that test result back, backstrap in the freezer. This is our gunslinger colony, caught out of a tree stand, swarm catch. Got Queen June in there. Yes, that's from Fear the Walking Dead, guys. I'm a geek like that. But we got nice little colony here, again caught from a swarm. Let's see what it looks like on top here. We've got bees up here. We've got bees now. Got a small hive beetle there. We'll kill that. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and get our sugar. They've eaten all the sugar we put up here last time. Ooh, they're flying out at me. Look. Let's go ahead and get these guys fed. So not only are we feeding this winter patty, which looks like this right here, we're going to be adding dry sugar mixed in with the winter patty also. I don't like just using the dry sugar because, it's not as enticing to the bees as this winter patty. Plus the dry sugar can stick to this winter patty a little bit too, so it doesn't fall down as much. Again, I put mine on my inner cover. So let's go ahead and get this poured in this bucket. £25 dry sugar in here. And then I'll just mix this in with the winter patty as needed on top of the inner cover there. You can see all these bees up here. Look at them flying out. They do not like me coming up here. But watch when I give them some of this sweet, loving scrumptious right here. Get that oozed up there. Get that put. I'm just gonna slabber some right down right there. I let this get, it's warmer today, so it's a little softer. But I put this right where they can get to it, and I'll smash it flat, kind of like putty. Look at them coming flying to it. Oh yeah, then we'll pour some sugar around it. They're coming for it, they're coming for it. There we are. Now let me smash it a little flat before the bees get too much into it. There we are. Get this one smashed a little flat. There we are. Now let's get some sugar added to it. Beautiful dry sugar. Put that all around there. There we go. Leave a path for them to get up there. There we are. And that was going to work just great for them. Now I'm just going to smash the top lid on here, and these guys are fed. feed the chicken some scratch and a little bit of grub terra, black fly soldier larvae before they get their coop feeder filled up. And they love this stuff for sure. Gotta be careful not to lock yourself in the chicken coop. I've done that before. I got a little string that I pull on here to release the door, and I've had that string break before, and I've had to actually tear the wire out to get out because I didn't have my phone and I couldn't get a hold of Starla. So let's go ahead and feed them some of this scratch and grub terra. Hey girls! Here they come. They love, love, love the grub terra and the scratch. They don't care for me too much, but they love the grub terra and scratch. I got all these feeders that I'd pulled off at the end of fall. I got to get those stored over there with the rest of my boxes, and I need all these frames. These were deep frames with wax on them, and you can't leave raw wax out. The wax moths will come in and they'll just lay their larva and get it all waxy and eat it all up. So you can't leave that out. So I got it sealed in a container, but any larva that's in there I want to make sure I kill. So I've had it in the freezer for 2 days. I froze it for 2 days. Now I got it all sealed up. I'm ready to take it up into the loft. That's where I keep the frames. These boxes and these feeders I can put over here on this pallet I've got. So let me go ahead and this is the stuff that's going up into the loft, and this all has to go over there on that pallet. Bring these feeders over here. There we go. So I got a top cover. I've got a one base platform in case I catch me a swarm. I do a split this spring, which I know I will. I've got a bottom board. I got a bunch of feeders. I've got a bunch of deeps. I got some supers. So a lot of the big materials I can keep down here where I don't really worry about pests. I got it up off the ground. Now let's get all those frames and those tubs up in the loft. We can see here, I've got some pro nukes, 5-frame nukes to develop your colonies. I've got a bee vacuum. I made that bee vacuum, pretty cool video. And I got a bunch of super frames. These are some frame feeders. And then I got tons of deep comb, drawn comb, and a bunch of other super drawn combs. So let's get the rest of those materials up here. Get all these deeps put in here, and then we'll worry about the little supers I got in the other tote. Got all the Ridge chores done for today. Let's get back to the farmhouse, make us some grilled venison and smoked rabbit for dinner. Sounds good. Time to light our trusty Oklahoma Joe's grill here. See if we can get this thing fired up, get our Oklahoma Joe's chimney starter lit up. Man, I can't wait to get our grub on. We are running out of light out there tonight, so I don't know how much smoking we're going to be doing to our meat. We're definitely going to get it grilled up. And what we've got is a nice big chunk of venison. This is a top round, so it's not your preferred cut of steak. I kind of just added it in to go along with our rabbit. Now what we've got here is one whole Ridge rabbit. I've got the back strap with the tenderloin under it. I got the 2 front legs, the 2 hind legs, and it is going to be so sweet because what we've done with it is marinated it in Wicker's Original Marinade. This stuff is great for pork and chicken, great for rabbit. I've never done it with venison, but I threw it in there. We'll see how it goes. And of course, a little bit of sea salt and some black pepper. That's all we're doing tonight, keeping it simple. Coals are nice and white and hot. Let's go ahead and dump them out in our smoker section here. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and add a chunk of seasoned hardwood here. Get that down inside the coals. That's going to provide the flavor for our smoked rabbit. Again, I'm not gonna be able to smoke it too long because it's dark and I'm kind of on a time constraint here, but it's gonna add the flavor I'm looking for. Let's get this delicious meat on this smoke. Oh, look at that rolling out of there. Look at there. Go ahead and get this rabbit loin on. Get that right in the center there. Then we get one of these big old fat juicy legs right here. Again, smoking is coming out there completely everywhere and enveloping the meat. There we are, and we'll get the legs, front legs, we'll get those in the way over here. We'll save this marinade, use it as a baste. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this closed up. We'll put the venison on last. I'm gonna throw a couple hot dogs. I think my granddaughter might be coming to visit it, so hot dogs for granddaughter. Let's do our first, ooh yeah, turn over and baste. Look at that, man. You hear the sizzle. Oh, you get this, look at the line marks on there. Man, it looks great. I am just digging this now. Let's go ahead and get this flipped over. That looks delicious. These rabbit. Now you want to cook your rabbit to 160 degrees, guys. 160 degrees, that's the recommended temperature for rabbit. And we'll check that again here in a minute. I'm going to pull a little bit farther away from the heat comes out of the smoke box directly over there, so I'm going to get a little bit farther away. I don't want to cook this too quick, but that looks delicious. Let's check the temp on our rabbit here. I got this ThermPro meat thermometer. I've got a whole wireless set I got for my anniversary. This thing is pretty cool. It's got a light on it, so let's go ahead and stick it in, see what the temp is. We want to get about 160, so that's about 136. Let's do it on the loin there. 141. 143, so we got a little ways to go. I'm gonna move that a little closer. Now it's time to put the venison steak on. Ooh, look at that hardwood down there. We'll get this steak on there. This is gonna cook real quick. We're gonna sear it. It's gonna be medium rare, so we're gonna sear that real quick on both sides. Check the temp, 120, 125. I don't want any higher than that for sure. Again, medium rare in there. I like it nice and juicy. Ooh, let's flip this steak over with, see how it looks. Oh, look at that. That looks delicious. Let's pull this off. I think our temp is right. Let's go ahead and check the temp on there. We got 150, 155. Come on, give me 156, 157, 158, 159. 158, 160, perfect. All right, we got ready for that. Let's get the rabbit off of the grill. Ooh, it's gonna be so good and tasty. We'll juice them up a little bit here in just a sec. Oh, look at that. Oh, good. Some rabbit. Get little hot dogs. Hot dogs are done too. Okay, let's go ahead and 1 hot dog. Ooh, 2 hot dog. Ooh, 3 hot dog. 4 hot dog. Ooh, get it off there. All right, now let's get the steak. Ooh, our steak looks done. Let's check our temp. Internal temp should be about right. 130, 131. That is medium rare. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get that pulled off. Let it rest. We're going to let these rest for about 10 minutes. All right, we have got family ready to eat, and we have got our meat rested. Let's go ahead and cut into our venison. See how if our medium rare is medium rare. Oh, it's pink. It's good. A little bit more than I'd like to have it done. Look there. See, got some pink there. Oh, Adley's ready for it, so let's go ahead and get this prepared and put on the table. We've got Great Northern beans and ham. We've got homemade cornbread, corn, and we've got some mashed potatoes. So let's get this meal going. Try a little bit of the venison first. Oh, it's not backstrap, but it's smoked. It's tasty. Hey, Addie, you enjoy it? Is it good? So good. All right, let's try a little bit of the rabbit. Looks so juicy. Smoked deliciousness.
You like it? You want some steak?
Well, this was a fun day. Everyone's getting their meals prepared. We've got all of our chores done today. We've got a good meal cooked. Let's go ahead and sit down at the table, say a blessing for all this bounty we received. And guys, say a prayer for all those affected by the tornadoes that hit the Mid-South. It's just been a terrible thing, and there's just not a word we can say to ease the pain of those people. So let's just pray for them. Pray that they get through this holiday season in the best they can, and enjoy your family. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life. Say go Ridge Life. Oh. Sit. Go sit. Sit. Good boy. Look at you. Now you sit. Sit. Hey, Blackjack, come on. I know you're excited. I know there's food out here, but sit. Come on. Oh, look at you. Come on. We're going to have to teach you some obedience, right, Nero? Nero says, I just smell food. I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do because I smell food. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right, beautiful boy? You're so beautiful, boy. You're old boy, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah, look at it. Blackjack, you want to sit? Sit. Hey, come on. What you got, a stick? You got a stick? What you got? What you got, huh? What you got? Arr. You got a stick? You got a stick? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah!